Sony, we're not going to forget. You think we're going to forget, but we're not going to forget. If you haven't heard the news by now, which is crazy, so that means this will probably be your first time here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe. But Sony announced that January 2028, they're going to cease production of physical games. And this completely leads to believe that there's going to be no physical games on the PlayStation 6, like no disc drive, it's going to be digital only. Even on the PlayStation 5, it's going to be digital only games. And I mean, do I need to say this is one of the worst things that could happen for gaming, for physical media in general? And it's kind of funny. It's as bad of a situation as this is. I just kind of like just feel so alive. I'm having just so much fun. Like the chaos right now, the chaos. There's something about it that's so much fun. And there's something about it that's just this like once in a lifetime fight, this once in a lifetime battle that it's crazy. And Sony thinks that we're just going to sit around and forget about it. So they made, at the time of recording this video, it's been about like 5 or 6 days since they made their post right here that about the news on physical discs for new games and that they were shutting down the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita store. They went radio silent for days, and we expected this, that, you know, you put out bad news and they just wait for it to blow over. And that's absolutely what PlayStation's doing. And they think that we're just going to sit around and forget about it. So their first tweet back was a video about the Flex Stick. And oh man, this thing, I've hated this thing since it came out. I mean, I'm sure it's a good like fight stick for fighting games and everything. It looks well made and all that, but I haven't forgotten about the PlayStation VR 2, and just PlayStation this generation's been obsessed with hardware and just not making good games. And they got this Flex Stick, and then they got like the monitor and the speakers, and it's just like they're just, I don't know, they're just milking you. Imagine Nintendo was doing this kind of stuff, and people would just call them the greediest company ever, and that's what PlayStation is. Rent station, greed station. It's all, I don't know. It's what a slap in the face. They're like, oh, we're just going to advertise this new, I don't know. Then, you know, you have another tweet about the July monthly games, and then a new just Blood of Dawn Walker, whatever this is. And the comment sections in these tweets are crazy. There's just so many people just making noise, and it's awesome. It's so much fun. You just see no disc, no buy. You just see bring back physical games, and just they are getting lit up. And like, if you're lit, do not drop this energy. This is awesome energy, and we need to keep doing this. But it doesn't even go beyond just gamers and the people. You got like big companies like Domino's over here releasing this official statement in response to trends in the gaming industry. As of April 1st, 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizzas only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of the imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. So, you know, people are just having so much fun with this. Like, these companies are just dunking. So even if you're a full digital gamer or anything like that, like, just start dunking on Sony. There's nothing to lose, and just keep up the pressure. It is a lot of fun. I'm going to keep making content, not 100%, but like, I'm not going to forget about this, and it influences a lot of things. But as fun as making noise is, even like the videos I've made so far, if you watch my past couple of videos, have been, discussing boycotting the PlayStation 6. And absolutely, those messages are true, and keep that up. I've just been thinking, I'm like, man, that's 2020, the production of discs is stopping in January 2028. So PlayStation 6 might be either like holiday 2028 is when I would think that might happen based on that timeline. And that's a long ways away. And, PlayStation, they went radio silent for 5 days. They thought we would forget. And it's like 2028, Sony might not make any changes. They might just be like, people forget by 2028. We'll just weather the storm and the bad press. Like, people are going to be wanting to play Last of Us 2 remastered PlayStation 6 edition, right? Like, people are really going to want these good graphics. But we're not going to forget. We're not going to forget. And I don't know, the more I think about it, I'm just like, there's so many things we can do right now. And you see posts, I've been seeing a lot of posts of people canceling their PlayStation Plus subscriptions. That's an awesome move. I've already had mine canceled for a bit because I accidentally let it roll over. I had no intention on still having a PlayStation Plus subscription. I guess I'm just claiming my free games, which we know they're cooking the books. And if I download those free games, that counts as a digital purchase. Sony's been just so scummy about this whole situation. So Canceling your PlayStation Plus subscription, awesome move. And I think it's hurting them a little bit because they're offering like 50% discounts. Like, oh, please stay, we'll give you 50% off, don't cancel. So that's a good move. But other just super like easy things that you can do is like digital game sales. Just don't buy them on PlayStation 5. Even if it's on sale for like $1 or $2, they're counting this as they're cooking the books. Just don't buy digital on PlayStation right now. Buy it on Steam. Go on PC. Buy it on Steam. Buy it on Xbox if you have an Xbox. I mean, honestly, like the best thing you can do to hurt Sony is to buy games on Nintendo Switch 2. Physically on Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know. I could see there being a huge boom on Nintendo Switch 2, both console sales and physical game sales. And if that happens, like if Nintendo Switch 2 sales go up and you see reports on that and physical games on Switch 2 go up, that's huge because it's like people aren't buying on Sony and they are buying on the competitors. That's a big move that would hurt Sony so much. But yeah, if you want to still buy PlayStation 5 games, do it on the secondhand market, or if you're going to buy from a retail store, buy stuff on cheap. Don't buy stuff full price, because a full price new purchase is really supporting PlayStation. And that's what brings me to this next point. This is where I think the boycott and everything really should be focused right now. And that's boycotting Marvel's Wolverine. I think that we should boycott Marvel's Wolverine. And I think that, so actually, I already canceled my pre-order for this game. And I really want to say it was just like all because of the boycott. But I actually made this decision before this news started. And for me personally, it's because this game comes out on September 15th, 2026. If you can see, it's really small right there on the right. So it comes out September 15th, 2026. This was going to be a day one play for me for a long time. I'm not expecting anything crazy from this game. I like the Spider-Man games, right? And this almost seems like it's Spider-Man 4. You know, if you count Miles Morales. I'm not expecting anything life-changing for it. I like Marvel, and just like kind of play for the story, for the world, but I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. But this was going to be a day one game a long time ago. I think it was going to be like Sony's only game, or just the only game of the holiday season that was big. But for me personally, Gears of War E-Day comes out 20 days later on October 6th, 2026. And I'm a huge Gears of War fan, okay? I have a video on this channel covering every single Gears of War game. Check those out if you're a fan of Gears of War. Hear my takes on that. And it's just such an important franchise for me. I'm like also like not super, I don't want to get my hopes up too much about this game. But I gotta play. It's just like one of those franchises, man. Like, we all have our favorite franchises. Like, I gotta play the new Gears of War game when it comes out. But 20 days from when Marvel Wolverine comes out, like, I know what kind of game that's gonna be. And 20 days, I won't be able to finish it. There's no way. I'm an adult with adult responsibilities. I don't have that much time to game to finish something like Wolverine and, like, you know, do it justice. Like, yeah, maybe I would 100% it. Like, I kind of like doing that with those games. You know, it's I don't know. Those open world checklist games are all the same, but they hit the spot sometimes, right? And I'm not going to do everything in that game or do as much as I want. I don't want to bum rush through it. And also, like, what am I going to do when Sony's at this all-time low right now? Make a video? Wolverine's great, guys. It's like, it's funny as this whole, like, all this news going on with the physical media, as all this noise is happening, as all this dunking is happening, it's not only making me not want a PS6, even though, like, I've been on record, like, my cool down stance is like, yeah, realistically, I can see myself buying a PS6 3 years into the PS6 life cycle if we lose the good fight, and the digital future is what it is, and I'm a gamer first, I might want to play games. But what's funny is, like, not only is, as this goes on, am I, like, less and less wanting to buy a PlayStation 6, I'm, like, feeling salty and, like, disgusted about the PlayStation 5. Like, I don't even know if I want to, like, how much I want to play on the PlayStation 5. And this being a first-party Sony game, like, that's even more important. This is a first-party Sony game. So not only is it, like, supporting, like, PlayStation by buying, like, a brand new PlayStation 5 game, but it's a first-party one. Like, I don't need to be spending $70 on this game day one just to, like, not even play it, right? Like, if there's no play, I was worried about short print runs, so that's why I was going to buy the game day one. But, you know, if it's going away anyway, and, like, the PlayStation 6, like, I'll just wait. Like, I'm going to just wait on this game. Maybe I'll get it for sale for 30 or 40 bucks or something when the time comes, because, you know, the biggest support for Sony is buying this game full price. But yeah, maybe I'll get it on a steep discount or something. Better yet, secondhand market in the future. Honestly, this game is probably going to be like advertised as like a PlayStation 6 enhanced edition. So like, why even play this game right now if like there's ever like, just wait and see, because it's going to be like the big launch titles on the PlayStation 6 are going to be like GTA 6, PlayStation 6 edition, and Wolverine PlayStation 6 edition. Like those are probably going to be like the big games for PlayStation 6. So like just may as well wait and like whatever. Like I don't even care about my PlayStation collection anymore because of this whole move to digital. So the thing with this game being Marvel and Wolverine is like with Disney and all that, the licensing. I know like with like Spider-Man, it was like tough for them where they're just like, it didn't sell enough copies. That's what I think they put on PlayStation to get more units sold. And it's like with the license and all that, and like the cost and the budget to make these games, they need to sell like a lot of units, and they probably want to sell a lot full price. And so I think this is just a great game to boycott, to cancel the pre-orders, to not buy day one, especially don't buy digital, because I mean, even though like there's going to be those hardcore PlayStation fans, the hardcore Marvel fans who do buy this game day one, they can't. But like, even if this game sells like 2 or 3 million copies, like it's probably gonna be very easy for them to report Marvel Wolverine's underperformed. It performed lower than our expectations, and like I think that's what we need to do. Like right now, like that's something we can do right now. We can cancel our PlayStation Plus subscriptions. We can choose not to buy anything on the digital storefront. We can choose not to buy full price games, and we can choose not to support Marvel Wolverine. I think this game should be targeted. It's the closest thing that's coming out for PlayStation, and that can be boycotted. PlayStation 6, we should still boycott that, but that's a long ways away. Wolverine's up next. Boycott that. If they haven't changed stance on physical games for PS6, what's the next big Sony game? Like, don't let them win. Don't let them get away with it. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Are you planning on still buying Wolverine? How do you feel about PlayStation as a whole right now? Even the PlayStation 5? Because right now, just as it goes on, I'm getting like just more and more disgusted by it. Just the whole ecosystem in general. And I don't want to be getting Wolverine. I feel like if I just sit there and play it, I'm just gonna like not feel good playing it. And what I do, make a video like praising it? Like I no, like it's gonna be fine. I already know like what the game's gonna be like. But how do you even like? I don't know how you even talk about this game being like awesome or cool with this whole just situation going on. I don't know. PlayStation's at an all-time low, and as it goes on, it's just I feel like it's just getting worse and worse. And so keep making the noise, keep spreading the news, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.